Alright, we have an iPhone 11 right here. It, basically, well, first of all, the flashlight doesn't work. But it's not like the actual flashlight doesn't work. If I open the camera, right, first of all, only the 0.5 works, and apparently sometimes it crashes. But if I turn on the flashlight for the photo, the flash works. And the camera works, just not the regular camera. It's only the 0.5 lens that works. So I'm just gonna try replacing it and seeing if that fixes it. I'm hoping it will. The only problem is that the screen is a little cracked, and I'm not replacing the screen. So I'm hoping I can get the screen out without damaging it at all. The screws are already gone because I've opened it up, and there's no glue, so it should come out relatively easy. So that's why I'm hopeful that the screen is going to be fine. If it's not, I'm not going to have a secondary phone anymore. Because seriously, this is literally just my secondary phone, and I literally just had the camera module lying around. Alright, we got some pics to use here, and I'm not going to grab a plastic phone card, I don't really need it. I'm just going to pick up a little bit on the bottom here, insert the pic, try to be careful when doing this because I really would rather not damage the screen at all, because that would really suck. Alright, yeah, screen came out fine. We're chilling. Not exactly sure what... Oh, it opens that way. Okay. So we're missing some metal shielding in here, apparently. That might have been me. I'm hoping I had a good reason for that, but I don't know. Oh, wait, why did the flashlight just turn? Yeah, there we go. Basically, I found this phone, or no, a friend found this phone on the side of the road, completely broken, kept it in a drawer somewhere for years, and then eventually gave it to me. I have zero way to find the original owner, which sucks, but they definitely have a new phone now. But basically, the screen was completely broken, so I replaced it with extra screen I had lying around, and it was actually iCloud locked, but I guessed the password and removed the iCloud lock. The password was literally all zeros, so kind of wild. So if you don't want someone getting into your phone, don't have your password as all zeros, because for me that's like literally the first thing I'm gonna try, especially since I've unlocked 2 phones by guessing all zeros. Why is there just a screw sitting in here? Oh my god, that's a shielding screw, and this phone does not have shielding anymore. Come on out. There we go. I'm really hoping it's just a damaged camera, because Basically, this phone was run over by a car. At least that's what it looked like from the damage on the screen. I'm guessing it was face down because the back's honestly in decent condition. There is a minor chip, but other than that, it's honestly in really good condition. But yeah, here we have our replacement camera that is from another iPhone 11. It's my old iPhone 11 that got bricked from using a bad charger, like the wall adapter. It was bad, and it completely destroyed my phone. This front camera is from it too, because that was destroyed, and so Face ID doesn't work because of serialized parts. If I ever get my hands on a well, this play in. There it goes. Nope. There it goes. If I ever get my hands on one of those little reprogrammer things, I will absolutely reprogram this to have Face ID again. But until then, yeah. Wait, I'm going to put this back in. Line those little tabs up right there where they go. Line it up. Screw one, put it on the tip of the screwdriver. Put it in the top right there. Not all the way in, so I can make sure the second one goes in properly as well before I tighten them both. That's always a rule. Don't tighten any of the screws all the way in until you have all the screws at least set in there a little bit. Alright, I've been meaning to do this for a while, I just haven't gotten around to it, to be honest. I'm really hoping this will work, because that'll be really nice to have a fully functional, well, I say fully functional, Face ID isn't fully functional, but, you know, if the rear cameras are at least working, that'll be an improvement to them not working, so, yeah. Alright, we have that cable right there, which is always the most finicky one that likes to jump out when there's not a cover on it. Dang, someone's messaging me something. And I'm just gonna press that with my nail just to make sure they're in all the way. You don't want to press too hard, but you want to press firmly to make sure they're in all the way, because otherwise it won't, work properly. You want to make sure the top's in all the way, because there's a little notch thing, and then just be very careful, especially if the glass is cracked, because you really don't want to end up breaking the actual screen, because they're expensive, like ridiculously expensive. Now I could get another iPhone 11 screen, especially like a knockoff one, around $15, but doesn't mean I want to, doesn't mean I will. So hopefully this camera's gonna work, well, both of them, because if one of them works, that's gonna suck. But and the flashlight, that's the main thing I want, is the flashlight to work. But yeah, the camera app, and yo, look at that, it works. 0.5 and regular, and we can flip it back. That is so amazing. So yeah, it just got damaged when it got run over by the car. And now, oh, the flashlight's grayed out. That's not good. Oh, but it works. Oh, it was just because the camera was open. Right, I forget it does that. But yeah, flashlight works fine. Yay! Alright, that is awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in like another, or I won't see you, but hopefully you'll see another one of my videos in like 2 years or a month or whenever I post next, because I barely ever post. But yeah, bye.